Today, we're diving into some major cruise line drama that's been making waves across the internet lately. I'm talking about Royal Caribbean's recent move to ban certain power outlets on board their ships, and the ripple effects that it's causing across the cruise world with other lines like Carnival. But don't worry, my very important fun people, because Carnival has chosen to take a very different approach to Royal, and I'll break down exactly what that means for you. Stay tuned, Royal folks, because there's more clarifications for you about what's allowed on board moving forward. Let's roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. It's your Captain Corey. So if you've been out of the cruise news lately, just the other day, Royal Caribbean shocked a lot of their guests by quietly banning multi-plug outlets on board, including power strips and extension cords from the Seas ships. For cruisers who rely on these handy devices to charge phones, tablets, cameras, and more, it was a major problem. You know, cruise cabins are already pretty tight spaces with limited power outlets, especially on older ships where you might find only one outlet to begin with. So adding this ban on power splitters has left many travelers wondering how they're supposed to stay charged up throughout their vacation. I've seen a lot of you sharing my video that I did the other day about the ban across multiple cruising Facebook groups. Thank you for sharing it. And I know it's on your mind. So we're going to talk about it again today. The big issue here is safety. Royal Caribbean claims that plugging too many devices into one outlet could cause overheating and potential fires or power outages on board. And while safety is critical, many guests feel the ban went too far, especially considering that other cruise lines like Carnival haven't followed suit. And I've been doing some digging, and I think I'm almost ready to share the exact reason why I believe Royal instituted this ban to begin with. I need to confirm one more source of information first, and then I'll bring that to you exclusively. But before that comes out, I promised you, very important fun people, that I'd update you on the power strip problem with Carnival. So what's their take on the whole situation? Well, their brand ambassador, John Heald, recently addressed the issue after receiving tons of questions from concerned passengers. One guest asked if the cruise giant would adopt a similar policy to Royal's, fearing the same restrictions would spread to all major cruise lines pretty soon. John, though, quickly reassured the cruising community, saying Carnival has no plans to ban these multi-plug outlets as long as they don't have surge protectors. Why the difference? Surge protectors, according to Carnival, are the main fire hazard on board the ships. Without them, irregular power strips are considered safe enough to use on board. So Carnival cruisers, you can breathe easy knowing that you won't have to fight over the few available outlets in your cabins moving forward. So Carnival cruisers, you're still free to head over to the Midships Amazon store and snag my favorite power strip for your Carnival cruise. There's a link down below if you've ever wondered what my favorite cruise essentials are. So while many Royal Caribbean cruisers are rightfully upset, the cruise line has stayed firm in its decision to prohibit extra plug extensions. But why? The answer likely lies in their commitment to overall safety for their guests. No matter how inconvenient it might be for you, Royal Caribbean will err on the side of caution here, with reports suggesting that overloading electrical outlets has caused overheating or power disruptions and even fires on board their ships. Interestingly, though, Royal Caribbean's guidelines haven't been entirely clear on what's actually prohibited and what you can actually bring. One guest even shared a confusing exchange with the cruise line where USB charging blocks were allowed, but multi-plug outlets weren't. It's left many cruisers scratching their heads, hoping for more clarification from Royal soon. Now, one of the most confusing parts of the new rule is the distinction between multi-plug outlets and USB charging blocks. After the ban, some guests reached out to Royal for clarification, and they got a bit of a mixed response. One guest sent a picture of a USB charging block with multiple USB ports, asking if that was allowed. And according to them, Royal Caribbean confirmed that it is. But here's the kicker. While the USB block seems to be okay, the multi-plug power strips, even those without surge protections, you can't get those on board. And this contradiction has left many passengers wondering just what they can bring and what they'll be turned away with at embarkation. So Royal really needs to step up and clarify this, because this is blown up online lately. So what does this mean for your next cruise? Well, if you're sailing with Royal Caribbean, be sure to double check the latest guidelines before you pack those extra charging blocks and those extra devices. For now, it seems like USB blocks are safe, but power strips with plug outlets or extension cords, you're going to want to just leave those at home. Key takeaway, plan ahead. If you rely on multiple devices to keep your cruise running smoothly, you might need to reconsider what you're packing or what you leave behind. And always cruise like me and bring an extra battery bank and keep it charged up so you'll always have some power in a pinch. On the flip side, if you're sailing with Carnival, you're still in the clear as of now. To bring your trusty power strip, just leave the surge protectors behind. And who knows, with all the buzz going on online right now about this, Royal Caribbean might come out and clarify or even do away with this controversial ban in the near future. So what are your thoughts on the power strip ban? Would you consider changing cruise lines over it? Let me know about it in the comment section down below. And your time on the Midships isn't over yet, because coming up next, I share my experience on a recent ultra-budget Carnival cruise. We'll see you there.
La 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 la.